We continue this News Literacy Week by highlighting journalism programs in schools and universities across our state.
Today we are featuring Michigan State University and what sets this apart from others. So joining us to tell us a little more is MSU's broadcast journalism instructor, Bob Gold. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Mike and Deanna. How are you?
We're doing pretty well, Bob. Good to see you. You look like you have a nice little setup there.
Yeah, this is my classroom right here, my Zoom class that we, Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm here almost 6 hours a day teaching online these days on Zoom.
Oh yeah, it's become the new normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So talk a little bit about, we talked about News Literacy Week. What kind of things are you doing to make sure that the students are learning how important it is to get the facts and to deliver information accurately?
Well, we try and give students make sure that they are good consumers of news and good responsible creators of news. So if they can be responsible and make sure they're checking facts, verifying all their sources at all times, that's what's really important. We want to make sure that students know to be skeptical of everything. They have to be skeptical. Everything they watch, everything they read, everything has to be checked all the time. And, there are a lot of videos out there that are fake, a lot of stories that are made up online. And it's important that we get it right. We have to get it right. We don't want to fall into this trap of, well, this looks interesting, so let's print it or let's broadcast it. So, that's what's really, really important for us.
And, how has it changed Well, it's changed a lot. Let's just say that. But especially, in this past year, in teaching that, how do you teach that to students so that when they go out into the real world, they're making the right decisions and they're doing the best they can. But that's got to be a hard thing to teach. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is hard to teach, and part of the thing is, if you look at the last year and a half where the media has taken a lot of scrutiny in journalism, there are no shortages of examples for us to show in class and to say this is not true, this has not been fact checked, or this has been fact checked, and pay attention to this. So it's a little easier almost when you have those examples that you can show, because if you don't have that, it makes it a little more abstract. So I think that's how we have to do it. We just have to show examples of this is not true, or this is what's real, this hasn't been fact checked, and that kind of thing.
And Bob, obviously you have a passion for this business, as do we. How do you instill that in kids when there is so much negativity around what we do on a day-to-day basis?
Well, we try and tell the students to make sure that they're interested by good storytelling. Storytelling is critical. We want to make sure that they're excited about what they do. We want to make sure that they know that journalism matters. That it's an important job. It's also a hard job because it's an awesome responsibility to bring the story to the viewers. So when they're out in the field, the visuals that they shoot, that the writing, the editing, the sound, all that has to be packaged up so that they can bring it home. And I think they see that passion in what I teach, because I did it for a long time working in television news. So I think that's what's so critical, is that we want to make sure that they're excited about it. Even in a time when they get a lot of scrutiny. We have not seen numbers dip in our school, and I think we've seen our program increase because there are still jobs out there, and I think students really want to just do it. They want to make sure that their voice is heard, and that they can tell these great stories.
Well, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys, for having me. Appreciate it.